What's good, UGC? Hey, shout out to ulyxgames, one of my longtime subscribers and supporters. He says in his comment, congrats to Charlo becoming undisputed, but seems when you said America got one, you forgot about Clarissa Shields. Seems she doesn't count anymore, huh? Ha ha ha. Hey, yeah, flame of shame to Black Horseman, man, for leaving out women's boxing when I said that America finally got one. And I'm gonna elaborate on that. And also shout out to Franchon Cruz Deserve Ulix as well, man. She's the undisputed champion from America. But I want to elaborate on Jamel Charlo and first apologize to women's boxing for leaving them out. But we got one for the men's boxing. And for the ones that were subscribed to me, my original channel before it got hacked, Black Horse Promotions, all the way up to the UGC Flame, you guys know how I've been bringing it, man, and pushing for what we like to call the big championship and flaming the shit out of the dudes that's on the little champ shit in America. And not because I'm hating on my own people or hating on America, but it's because I want them to be better. And a lot of people think that because you cooking somebody or flaming somebody, that that's hurting them. No, it's actually making them better, man. We've seen um on YouTube and we've seen just in this era of fighters where they got a lot of man fans. Hey man, they be on some sucker shit. You know, they be ducking because they got a whole team of dudes that's gonna defend their ducking. You know, but let's just say a guy like Jamel Charlo, who ain't got a whole bunch of man fans and a bunch of people to protect him, like a sanctioning body and a bunch of YouTubers and stuff like that. Like he got to work hard, man. You know, Jamel Charlo, he don't have nobody to do that all that type of stuff. So you know, there's nothing standing in the way or nothing that's out here that's gonna make him soft and prevent him from being dedicated and giving it 100%. And for some years, man, a lot of the American fighters have been on some little champ shit, but we got one. Jamel Charlo, he is undisputed. And a lot of us can relate to him. You know, I said this before going into this fight, Jamel Charlo, he put the American flag on his back. And a lot of us are here from the States. And that wasn't just a victory for, say, the Black Americans. It's anybody who's from the States, man, who didn't struggle, man. I know people that's you know, that's not even black, man. Samoans and Mexicans and all kind of people that grew up in the same neighborhoods for me, you know. So when he says that it's a victory for America, that's a victory for Julio. That's a victory for Shaquita. That's a victory for you know, Jen Lee, and because you know some Asian people that was born right there in the States too, man. You know, and it sucks because you know you got other countries and places where they they only big up their own. You know what I mean? So their flag may only be a certain ethnic group, but America is full of so many different people, man, from all walks of life. Some people were maybe were immigrants that came to America, and then their kids, you know, um, were born American citizens, man. You know, I know in the Hispanic community they call them like Chicanos and Chicanas and stuff like that. You know, so yeah, man. But let's just say, for instance, like say if Castano would have won, hey man, that's only a victory for like what Hispanic people, you know, the Argentinians, and it would just seclude a whole lot of different people. And I'm not hating. If he would have won, I would say, hey, man, shout out to the Argentinians. But American, a black American won, and he put America on his back. And we've seen mistakes happen before where um, people go in there just trying to push their color, you know, push their own ethnic group, and they get blazed. We seen Deontay Wilder get blazed during Black History Month. You know, it's a failing blueprint, man. You know, he was just trying to push black people over everybody. And we seen Canelo Alvarez get blazed on Cinco de Mayo weekend, man. You know, and we know what his fans was doing. They was pushing Mexican and Hispanic people over everybody, man. And like I said before, racism does not win fights. And but shout out to Jamel Charlo, you know, fighting for his country, you know, fighting for his people, and fighting for legacy, man. Fighting for legacy. But big flame of fame to ulyxgames, man, for making that comment. And I'm human, man, so I'll correct my mistakes. And big shout out to the women's boxing. And once again, y'all, we got potentially two more undisputed champions we're gonna have this year from America. You know, Devin Haney got to get the job done against Little Georgie. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see if he can make it happen. And then also, the one that calls himself the Big Fish, Errol Spence. Hopefully, we'll take on Bud Crawford, man, and then we'll have another undisputed king at welterweight. But that's really all I got, man. I am the Black Horseman, and I'll catch y'all on the next video, man. Peace out.